Hello. We are today going to draw bats and cats. So, hopefully you have your piece of paper. Hopefully you already knew to put your name on that paper, right? That should be the first thing you put on anything, all right? You should know that your classroom code is L3, okay? And today, it really doesn't matter which one you decide to draw. I am going to write with Sharpie on my paper just so you can keep track of what I'm drawing. This one's going to be my bat, and this one's going to be my cat, okay? It rhymes. If you are going to draw a bat, right, your paper should be landscape. If you are going to draw a cat, make it nice and tall, okay? We will need to erase here and there. We are going to start on both with the head. The bats, I'm doing more of a squat oval. With my cat, I'm going to do more of a circle. And every time I feel like I draw a huge head for my cat, so don't judge, right? You'd think I'd learn, but nope. All right, then we're going to go for the body. And I keep saying that the bat's body kind of looks like a potato. And then the cat's body is going to be a long oval. If you notice, I am making a few like overlapping circles just so I can get it closer to what I want it to look like. And on both of these, the body will overlap with the head. Then on my bat, we are going to add its very bottom part, which is its behind. And then on my cat, I want to just jump into our legs. So you're going to add 2 lines. Oh, that is way too close to each other. My bad. You're going to add them together. Or bring them closer together. Right? Don't bring them too close like spaghetti legs. Right? So you see how I'm just going straight over these lines. I don't care if I'm crossing over a line I already have or not. All right. And then for my bat, I'm going to work on my wings. Feel free to make them like extra big for no reason. I'm going to make mine even go off my page. And I'm going to act like that is where my wing is going to start. Okay? Just like that. And this is where my wing is going to start with this one. I'm going to bring it back. Okay? On my cat, after that, on my cat, I'm going to draw its hind legs. So when cats sit, they kind of just sit on their rear end. Right, so I am drawing a curved line, just like that. Same place on the other side. That was way too big. Good thing I can erase. And just a general rule of thumb tip here. Don't use the erasers on the end of your pencils if you're borrowing from me, unless they're those cap erasers, because people have ripped their paper that way and gotten their paper really messed up that way. All right, so we should have something that looks like either this or this. Okay. Going back to our bat, we can draw our legs here. So we're going to draw 2 curved lines and a jelly bean foot. And we are going to draw 2 lines and a jelly bean foot. On my cat, our feet are going to look more like that. So we're going to start with the center one. And then the 2 sides, that's going to be the paws. I think that's not big enough. Feel free to make like massive claws if you want to. And then this one is going to be a little bit smaller because it's behind the one in the front. And I don't want to overlap it, right, because it's behind. This one could be a lot closer. I don't know why this leg is going so far out. If you ever need to, just adjust. That is why we have erasers, right? And then this leg looks like it needs to like go back where this body needs to come closer to the front. All right. You see that? This leg is way skinnier than the other. That's okay. All right. So we should have something that looks like this so far. I'm going to erase away inside my face just because that's bugging me. So erasing away the overlapping part. And then make sure you erase on your cat's legs the body that goes through the legs. And then I think the bat looks fine. My bat and my cat are going to get ears. My bat's ears are going to be more like rounded triangles with the inside of my ear looking, I've been saying like a sesame seed. You can see that. Goes whoop to a point and then down. Okay. Zoom out. Okay. Our cat's ears are going to be a lot bigger. Oh my goodness, I did not make that pointy enough. I had a kid in another class say that they made bunny ears, and that was just because the bottom of their cat's ears were not wide enough. So make sure you start wide and try to make them as even as you can, okay? And then cats have hair in their ears. So that's normally what I put for the inside of my cat's ears, but you can take that line all the way around if you want. All right, now as for the face, my bat's nose is kind of just like a rounded upside down triangle with a backwards P and a regular P. Kind of looks like a pig's nose. And its eyes are just regular looking eyes. Like that. And then you can curve it like that. If you want to add fangs or maybe like a smile or a little bit of both, you can. The face of my cat is going to be a line, a horizontal line again. I didn't really make that quite in the center, so I'm going to try that again. And then I've been doing, it can either be an upside down triangle, or if you want to go a little bit above and beyond, a line, a hook, and then that upside down triangle shape. Okay? And then this is going to go back into like a candy cane shape. And then that's going to hook right back to this line itself. And voila, there's some eyes. And then we are going to put the cat's eye in there. And then we just need the mouth, which is going to be an upside down candy cane shape. Upside down. You can add whiskers. You could add a tongue. Really up to you. Okay? And the last thing that I've forgotten somehow to do with most of my classes is draw a tail. I don't know how I forgot to do that, but I did. So you can start with a like snaky line that's going to be a huge tail, and then make a little curve, and then just make sure that your line looks like it's about the same way or the same distance from the other line the whole way through. And then somewhere here I have some examples of some bats and some cats from other classes. Give me just a second. Here we go. And I drew them with a few possible things that you could draw in the background. So for my cat, you could draw pumpkins, like a fence that looks like it's breaking down, hills. Make sure your cat's not floating, right? It needs to be sitting somewhere. Like, give me a background. You can add the moon. And then for my bat, I have a tree or a lightning, or you could just draw them in the sky. Or you could draw something similar to the background in the bat or the cat's background on there. It's really up to you. And then once you finish with this, if you're done with this, which it's going to take a minute, we're going to go over all of our lines with Sharpie, right? Black paper and Sharpie, you should know where that is. If not, I hope at least one person in your class does. It's in the front of the classroom, okay? So make sure you have that black paper under there because this paper is a little bit thin. So make sure you use that black paper. All right.